Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a toolbox you can use for reading, writing, and creating. It's important that you're familiar with these tools as they can be utilized in any subject area and will be useful for you beyond middle school as well. Our essential question for our lesson is, what are some possible formats and websites for reading, writing, and creating, and how can I choose the one that is best for me? Today I've chosen several resources for you to explore. I want you to be comfortable with all of these tools so that when the time comes for you to use them inside of a classroom or maybe even later in a career, you won't be afraid to dive in. The first tool I would like to talk with you about is Google Docs. Mostly because it's the simplest and most of you are already familiar with it and use it frequently. It is part of our writing and creating toolbox, and it will be something you use throughout high school and into college or a professional career. It can be used for typing written responses to anything, as well as communicating and collaborating with your peers. Make sure to explore all of the little buttons in Google Docs so that you are most familiar with all it can do. Storyboard That is another tool in our writing and creation toolbox. On this website, you can create comic strips to show what you have learned in a story in ELA, events in history, or steps in a process for science and math. It's fairly easy to use and also has many previously created storyboards for you to look at for ideas. Book Creator is part of the writing creating toolbox as well. In it, you'll be able to create your own books. There are blank templates for you to use that have various formats you can choose from, and ideas are already set up. For this, you can create from the lessons you've been taught in various subjects, or you can just use it for fun. Once you have finished your book, you can share it with others to read as well. Pictochart is a fun creating tool that allows you to create infographics on a given topic. If you need to show causes of a war in history class, steps in a scientific or mathematical process, or actions a character took in ELA, Pictochart will be very helpful. There are templates for you to choose from, and you can create your own from scratch with all of the amazing fonts, icons, and images they allow you to use for free. Novio is part of our creation toolbox and allows you to create videos for presentations. If a teacher asks you to show your understanding of a topic, you can use Novio to voice over slides that you have created and uploaded to the program. Book talks will be a breeze because you can stop the video after each slide instead of having to start over completely anytime you mess up. Spoonflower is a very unique creating tool. In Spoonflower, you can design your own fabric and even have that fabric printed to create your own clothing from it. Imagine showing your understanding of world cultures, or helping your classmates understand what clothing looked like in a history, or in a story you read. Such a fun and unique way to showcase your designs. Haiku Poem Interactive is a quick and easy way to create haiku poems. In this easy step-by-step website, you can type in the blank spaces what you want your poem to be about, and the haiku will be created for you. Just make sure you fill it in exactly what it is asking for. You can use this writing tool easily on Read, Write, Think. Sora is the reading tool you will use most frequently in ELA. In the NISD portal, you can access the Sora app. It allows you to check out ebooks and audiobooks to your computer or other device that you have the app downloaded to. Also, because we have a partnership with Fort Worth Public Library, you also have access to the middle school appropriate titles through them. This makes it much easier to find the books you want and borrow them or put them on hold without having to go to the library. For days when it isn't our turn in the library, you can still access books. I know some of you prefer nonfiction texts. Time for Kids has articles for you to access and read over current events. This website can be used for ELA, science, or social studies. Staying up to date on what is happening in the world is easy with Time for Kids. TED-Ed is another great reading tool that allows you to either read the transcript of a TED Talk or watch the video. In these videos, experts all over the world will talk about various topics. You can simply search for the speaker of the topic and enjoy what someone else has to say on the matter. What a fun way to give a speech. There are multiple ways you will be able to use TED Ed videos in the learning process this year. Lastly, the final reading tool you may want to use is the TextQuest folder in your NISD portal. It has multiple encyclopedias, such as Britannica, databases, and other nonfiction sources for you to use when completing research or just reading for fun. Using the search tool at the top makes it easy to find what you're looking for very quickly. These databases can be used in a variety of ways for a variety of classes and will be frequently used tool throughout your time in secondary school. Please let me know if you have further questions on how to use these tools. If you want help using them in a specific way, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm glad to hold mini tutorials in the library when they are needed. Thanks for watching.